I first heard of Architecture for Humanity when I was in Biloxi working for the Gulf Coast Community Design Studio. And the studio at that time was working in partnership with Architecture for Humanity on several initiatives. So that's where I first met their people and was introduced to the organization. In terms of, logistically or psychically preparing yourself, I don't think that anyone ever can be. I've been to several disaster zones at this point, and it doesn't get easier. There's nothing you can say to someone that mentally prepares them for the things you see and the things you hear. It's overwhelming. I got the call to go to Haiti, I think in around February 1st of 2010, so several weeks after the earthquake. And I remember watching the earthquake on TV and thinking that they would be calling. And of course, I was at the time, mulling it over internally about whether this is something that I could or would want to get involved in. I was going down because I wanted to help, but because also that's my path, right? The questions that I've always struggled with about the meaningfulness of architecture and the relevance of architecture and whether I'm wasting my life in this profession as opposed to, doing something else with my time. This is a place to resolve those questions. And by this is a place, I mean Architecture for Humanity, I mean disaster zones, I mean low-income neighborhoods, things like that. It's a place where you can sit down and use those skills and not only help people, but at the same time make an argument for the relevance of architecture itself. I think it's what has been most rewarding for me about my time in Haiti, I think, is watching the lights come on, right? The lights in people's eyes and minds as you sort of click through and show people something that was possible that they didn't believe.